Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Groups wants Oba of Benin to banish strangers from community. Benin Solidarity Movement, BSM, has totally condemned the ongoing crisis in Ologbo, a community in Ikpoba, Okada, local government area of Edo State. In a statement signed by its president, Elder Curtis, BSM stated, Benin Solidarity Movement, BSM, is worried by the spark of criminalities that has been going on over the years in Ologbo, a community situated in Ikpoba, local government area of Edo State. The act of criminality has led to the death of many innocent lives and peace loving Benin indigenes and also destructions of properties whose value cannot be quantified. Also, the criminalities have been a challenge to the custom and tradition of Benin Kingdom, which has variously been discriminated against. This act of criminality has been attributed to one Johnson Atesologbo, who claims to be the lesser of Warri and who is well known to be Ishekiri extracts in Delta State. In his employ are scores of militant men come cultists who normally parade the town bearing sophisticated weapons even in broad daylight and acting without any regards to the law of the land. Coming, claiming to own the coastal part of Ilagbon, Atorishe and his band of mischiefs have created more tension around themselves as that the Benin indigenes have not even done. The real owner of the land have been so intimidated not to question his action. Riding on this plus, the supply he gets numerically from some elements in the Edo state government attributes Atorishe has turned himself to some sort of supremacy authority in the locality, such that he is patronized by oil companies operating there who pay him royalty and also adopt him as their own sole agents in employment matter. Acting on the premises, Atorishe has flooded the oil company with his own Shekiri brothers and sisters to the detriment of Benins, who own the land. Also, very worrisome is that, in complete disregard to the custom and traditions of the Benin Kingdom, Atorishe and his own place, palace side by side, the palace of the Ologbo, the real representative of the Benin, of the Oba of Benin in Ologbo. This is a taboo. There can never be two palaces in any Benin town. Just about 72 hours ago, Atorishe up on becoming acts led to his hiring, killing a Benin son for no justification and for no justifiable reason. Based on all these allegations from Atorishe and his cohorts, we are sounding a note of warning to all the oil companies and others who act have contributed in no small measure to his dear relevance and his importance in the town. We are also calling on the Oba of Benin, Oba Tokbeye, Oba Awere II of the great Benin Kingdom to please and the government and security agencies intervene in this issue before it escalates any further to a level of tribal war within the town. BSM is calling for the arrest of the immediate arrest of this Atorishe and his cohort to release peace and calm to the area again. He should be banished to his Shekiri's hometown in Delta State. People, please help us lend this and so that the Oba can hear that we want him to banish Atorishe out of Edo State. Whoa, guys, there is a guy presently now, one Atorishe, parading himself in one of the towns in Edo State as somebody causing trouble in the town and not making the town to see progress. This guy is actually not even an indigene of Edo State, but he's been causing serious issues in Edo State. And the people of Edo State now are calling on the Oba of Benin. We know that the Oba is somebody that is well respected by his people, somebody that represents his people well and look out for his people. They are making this known to the Oba that a lot is going on now around them. They are calling on the Oba of Benin to please intervene in this matter. Some of the things that this guy he has made himself a principality to the extent that the person that's supposed to be like a local chief, yeah, in that vicinity, this Atorishe has his house like a palace side by side with like the let's say Oba, of that area. He said, and that is a taboo in the land of Edo State. You don't have two Obas in a town, and this guy has been a serious trouble to them. That even has people in the government who are kind of loyal to him. He has built so much around himself that oil companies in that area do not employ anybody without his knowledge. He's the one that gives the go ahead of who to be employed. That's how bad things have become. And because of him, a lot of lives and property, people have been destroyed in the process. And so they are calling on the Oba of Benin to intervene. They are calling on the good Oba of Benin to intervene. We know that the Oba of Benin is somebody that, intervened in a matter, and that matter was really very peculiar. And, it was a matter that is very dear to my heart. These girls that the people, because probably the families they need help, or they are not able to really cater for themselves. Somebody will come to the family and say they will help them train their children abroad and all that, and they will become gullible and just leave their children to these people. But guess what, these people have other plans of taking these young girls and putting them into prostitution, and this was ongoing. When the issue came to the Oba of Benin, he was one of those people that stood up. And most of this time, before they take these people to these places, they make them take an oath, taking them to like a juju priest and making them take an oath, and so these people are very afraid to break the promise or to break the oath, because some of this oath is binding, that if you tell anyone or you run out before the contract run out, they make them pay like times three times four by sleeping with men, very terrible lifestyle, living like tramps, very terrible lifestyle. When this came to the Oba of Benin, they noticed and know that these girls, some of them are kind of, because of the conditions, the oaths they've taken, because they are desperate for a better life, greener pasture. They went ahead anyway and took this oath. So the Oba of Benin said, you know what, you are forgiven. Whatever oaths you have gotten yourself into, you are pardoned. So that thing that the Oba of Benin really did, really got to me. And guess what? Some of the girls took to social media to say some of the girls were very happy. Those that could come home back immediately did. And those that could not come immediately were working on their returning home or for a better life or looking out for themselves. Some of these girls, guess what? Their captors is going back and saying, you think that Oba can free you and all that. And, I saw the issues that he raised on social media at that time, that these madams or these pimps were being insultive to their Oba, and they didn't take it easy with them. So people, this community is calling for the Oba of Benin to please come and banish this Atorishe, to come and banish him back. This guy is actually from Delta State, from the Shekiri tribe. Delta State, they have about how many languages around there. Shekiri is one of them. And so this guy has come to Edo State, to Benin, to be forming Lord. It's not even his state. So much so that even the oil companies that come around cannot even employ without talking to him. They give royalty to him. The honor and respect are all given to him. Even the very local chief in that area cannot even, complain or talk about it, because he's made himself of some principality in that area. So this is what is going on. And they've asked the Oba of Benin to intervene. I would like to hear your take on this matter. I would like to hear what your thoughts are. What do you think the Oba should do? He's also begging us to also make this known that this is what this guy is doing to people in that area. Thanks for listening. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We're here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. Thanks for listening. God bless.